All right, we're back. This is quick. That's what they call bumpers.
Like chitty chitty bang bang. Oh, it's off. Oh, I'm sorry.
So episodes 5 through 8. We're starting with episode 5 of What If. This was episode 5. This was called What If the Emergence Destroyed the Earth. This was the Riri Williams episode.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, this was a good. This was a okay.
Well, can I ask
The first half of this What If was I'm not gonna hold you. It was a little painful to get through some of them episodes, and I ain't gonna hold you.
Can I ask a question, Captain? I'm sorry, Captain and Executive Officer. Can I ask a question? I wasn't here when y'all were doing episode 4. I wanted to get what you rated it.
What's that? The fuck a duck episode? Yeah, that was. That was Lady Mandalora's words.
I am not disappointed, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see my face if y'all out there watching this.
Wait a minute. We're here all week. All right.
What is that child's name? Is it Darlene? Dorothy?
Darcy.
Darcy. Yeah.
It was truly the what the hell episode. It was the hot. It was the biggest what the hell episode.
It was a weird ass episode.
I agree. I just want to get what y'all rated it, and then we're going to episode 5.
And I like the hot potato thing about it, and it was fun and all, but we were just trying to get past the details of it all.
Yo, okay. She can't even say it. It's a sign language rating.
All we can say is, really, Darcy?
Darcy has always been the weirdo in the universe. As soon as she was introduced, y'all know this.
It was the duck that did it for you. I'm just okay.
Nachos?
We watch, we don't judge.
Slinging huevos. Howard was slinging huevos.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're talking corkscrews and everything.
Corkscrew dicks. Sorry. No kink shaming.
Are you thirsty, baby?
Before we go into 5, we were literally, and Kira brought this up. And it wasn't that we weren't thinking about it. She just brought it up. We were trying to get past it. If you just birthed the child, okay. You birthed the egg.
Yeah, I know. I was like, wait a second.
Now take that and
it wasn't this small.
It's literally about.
It's a whole ass egg.
Like an ostrich times 40.
Like literally, yeah. About this big.
Like an ostrich egg times 40.
We're not talking about this.
And we're not
actually that would have been cute. I would have liked a little baby duck egg or something that
and the egg starts to expand over time because it's now outside in the elements. I could see that.
I'll take that. I'll take it.
No. A baby ducky person. I would have preferred a baby ducky person with all them superpowers.
Yeah, so it's just.
I mean, I'm thinking merchandising too. So
would have been shit for an omelet though. That's for sure.
Hey, Grandmaster thought so. Anyway, the Riri Williams episode 5. What if the emergence destroyed the Earth? As you were saying, Kira, give your piece.
I was here for this episode. I did not know that Miss Riri was going to basically get a solo episode, basically where she was the main character, and I loved that for her. I really think that they could have done a little bit more as far as character shaping and development for her. She just came across as angry black girl a little bit, but with a heart, because Ironheart. But I'm glad she kicked that motherfucker's ass.
And who's asking?
Oh! She went Super
people,
Saiyan on that hoe. Ooh, I loved it.
Of all people, it was Mysterio.
Yeah,
of course.
This isn't the only time, at least for comics fans. This isn't the only time Mysterio has literally been able to one up
fucking Quentin Beck, man.
He's done this before in comics, where there was a world where the villains decide to all team up and band together and use their powers to take over stuff. And he managed to fool Wolverine into taking out the X-Men. Very commendable. Never even thought that he could pull that off, of all people. But he did it. But he did it in tandem with it was a hell of a trick. Hell of a trick. But you know, this is the Quentin Beck we've seen from Spider-Man Far From Home. Or pretty much. And once again, that Quentin Beck pretty much was on point.
Mm-hmm.
A little near the end, a little too what's the word I'm looking for? Apprehensive. No, that ain't the word. Thirsty. That's
Yeah.
He was he got the fiending in there. Tony took my ideas, and okay, we get it. Just you're so close to the end goal. Just keep this in mind. But yeah, and this Quentin Beck managed to do just that and merge himself with White Vision. We call him White Vision because he's white and it's Vision. It's a white slate clean. There's three versions of Vision. We have V-Vision, we have Vishon, who's from Wakanda with the turtle, and then we got White Vision. Take your pick. So we get white slate clean Vision, White Vision. And he manages to really take the android and do exactly what he wants with him. He does his bidding. And just about all the heroes are gone. Except for Auntie Michelle Yeoh. I can never remember her character from Shang-Chi. Wong, I believe that was Wong. Mm-hmm. Ironheart, Reaper. And I feel like
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie. And hearing Michelle Yeoh, and I'm like, get it, Auntie. Woo. Get it. You get all the money, all of it.
I'm questioning why. What did Mysterio have the 10 rings too?
No,
he did not.
He did not.
There's certain things about this. As much as I love the episode, there are certain things about this whole scenario that I was like, but there are other people around to you don't have powers necessarily, but you still know how to use X, Y, and Z. There was a little bit of power scaling issue for me in my head, because Valkyrie's still a kind of what is it, a demigoddess or something like that?
She's pretty much.
I mean, I guess it's tech versus
it is tech. You figure between the tech that Quentin Beck already has plus Vision and being able to fool people, it can go a long way, because if you use it correctly, you know, if it's used correctly and you know how to really fool anybody,
brainwash anyone.
Yeah, you know, I mean, look what he did with Peter in the movie in Far From Home. You know, it took Peter to recognize how to use his Peter Tingle. Pause. I'm saying it for 2025 right now because you yahoos don't know any better. But
congratulations to Zendaya, by the way.
Yes.
Bitch, I hate you, but I like
you. Ladies and gentlemen,
for good reasons, I promise.
It's what we call cute jungle fever, ladies and gentlemen. It's what we call cute jungle fever.
I'm just saying Tom Holland knew not to fumble the bag on this one. I'm just saying.
To be fair, Tom Holland, I think he was a brother in another life, because that boy got more soul than most reams of paper that I've seen.
And apparently most in game too.
Sometimes you just have to be fucking nice. And sometimes it's just that. Sometimes you just gotta be fucking nice. Who fucking knew that would be the keys to the fucking kingdom? Nice and listen. And you know, and 8-carat fucking ring. But you know, outside of that,
only 8 carats. Pay attention, you 304s.
The key, ladies and gentlemen, is to not be thirsty. Just be.
All 304s. You're doing it wrong. Okay, you're doing it wrong.
You can't. But those who are crying, they can't find the good girls.
That's because Tom Holland got him.
But in terms of Quentin Beck, he managed to. I think he managed to use not just his own tech and nanites, but he managed to use the vision. The vision itself is formidable. With no inhibitions whatsoever. To have a completely wiped slate clean, have a vibranium shell core body, and and just being able to just like, I control it. I control this android that can increase its density, can go through walls, and it can be intangible at will, is pretty much unstoppable. Along with the nanites that I have in my tech and holographic tech and everything else I've gotten to gain my hands on. Yeah, it easy. Maybe not take out all targets at once, but definitely easy. So I can see it happening. Oh, and Okoye was in this episode. That's who the other one was. I knew it was Okoye. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that pissed me off a little bit. Not gonna hold you.
Yeah, that's all right. We get her in Eyes of Wakanda, so
yeah.
So yeah, we get the general. Here they are. And to realize that they are on a pretty much sunken helicarrier, it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it the Titanic?
No. It wasn't the Titanic. It looked like the helicarrier. It just looked like. I mean, it looks like the ship. No, it's the actual ship.
Yeah, that's a Titanic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a Titanic. Yeah. Those two stacks.
That's why she made the joke. The ship sank a long time ago.
Yeah, the two stacks leaning back. Yeah, that's a Titanic class.
But yeah, you're right, Kira. Having Riri in this episode and having to build her character a little more, getting her ready for her own show, which premieres this year.
Yeah.
So kind of getting people kind of warmed up to her and everything else. And as Uatu says, she continues to still do the same thing every single time. And that was the heartbreaking part. Because damn, that was the heartbreaking part. Because he had to turn his back when she figures it out. She figures it out. She basically knows she has to sacrifice to make this work. And she merges herself with Vision. She figures out how to do it. And
becomes a hybrid.
Yeah, it becomes a hybrid. And that's where he turns his back. He's like, and like always, this is where she makes her mistake. It's her pushing the limit. And she's fighting Quentin Beck. They're tooth and nail at this point. I'll play some of this. And he can't. Uatu's like, I got to turn my back. I know this is what's going to happen. I have to do this. And Quentin Beck is fighting back. He's like, yeah, he's pretty much shutting her down because she's lost everything, everyone. And he's just like, I can't do it anymore. I can't just watch. And he just gets in her head, basically, tells her to fight back, which I think is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Technically speaking, he didn't actively.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
He didn't physically. He didn't.
Yeah. Words, have power, but
and for me, I'm like, oh, this is a man of color telling a woman of color, you can do this.
That part. That
you
part.
Can do this. Mm-hmm. You just definitely have to. I can't help you. I can't physically help you, but you got to get up.
Fighting against the forces of Xerox.
And she managed to wipe the whole thing, take the nanites out of his body, leaves him to die.
His bitch ass deserved it.
Yeah. because it's Quentin Beck.
Trash.
Yeah.
Hot garbage.
And I gotta say, she looks very reminiscent to Maria Rambeau's Captain Marvel.
Photon,
and yeah, she looks very similar to her. You know, because that's who I thought that was the episode I thought we were getting. I'm like, oh, we getting a Maria Rambeau Captain Marvel, not Monica. Okay, but turns out it was Riri. Just because the makeup was the same. And she goes off and she's like, I'm going to give this world hope once and for all. The Avengers are still here. They're there. There's somebody gonna fight back. And
that was so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a moment. That was a moment. Kira, what's your rating on this one?
9.
Okay.
And I don't give out 9s. I don't.
She doesn't.
This was a 9. From start to finish, it was a 9. Like my 1 point is the power scaling thing. It was a little hinky, but outside of that, no. The story was cohesive. It came together. It wasn't no bullshit. Yeah, no, they got it. And Riri, I need y'all to give her a little. Can you give her a foundation? I feel like y'all are just kind of throwing her in some shit and just letting it. But I need y'all to give her some.
Like we know it's there.
Yeah, but why?
Yeah, we need something like when this show comes up. Y'all been quiet on this show. Y'all really have been quiet on her show. Outside of knowing Kree, only to know that Kree Summer is somehow involved. We don't know where or how or who, but that's all we got. It's like that's all we got. Like, is Shuri going to be helping her out? I know she didn't just say, "Here, go back home, Madigan, and take this bot, but you can't have this stuff with you. I'll send you back with your car." You know, it's like, what did you send her back with? I need to know.
Send me back with a scholarship at least. Damn, help a bitch out with these goddamn bills.
Did you pay off my debts? I'm just trying to figure this out. Help me, help you, help me. That's what I'm saying.
I love it.
Navy, what'd you get this episode?
I had to go along with Kira. I give it a 9 because storyline, flow of the episode, it told more of what it needed. It left wanting. It reminded me of season 2 when we were introduced to Kahori, where you're telling the story of a character. That was fucking fantastic.
That was a good fucking one, man.
Where we're getting a story told about a character that a lot of people really don't invest in until you see this character grow and flourish and make their own choices. Riri made her choices in this one. They may not have been the best, but they had the best intentions. And my favorite part is when Uatu finally said, "Why do I keep watching this bullshit? I'm tired of watching this bullshit." And I said, yes.
And he kept saying it throughout the episode. He was just like, I know how this ends. I've seen how this ends, and it ends the same. And it's him realizing, I can't keep doing this.
So basically, he was doing what we all call the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and over, hoping for a different outcome.
He's the watcher that knows there is compassion, there is hope, and they need that. And I don't want to keep seeing a world end knowing I could have done something. And that's why that's why him turning away and then stopping and just like, you know what? No, fight back, just fight. If it's that's all you need. It's like, you ever see that picture of the person that's digging for the diamond and they give up? Is that all they need is to swing that pickaxe one more time and they got the diamond on the other side and the other one is sitting down there. They made it. And it was like, no, just one more swing.
Just gotta keep going.
Just one more swing. So episode 6. This was a fun one too. What if What if 1872?
Shang-Chi.
10 rings and heart.
That was a banger as well. Twerk a banger.
It weren't a banger. It was a banger.
This was good. Shang-Chi, who we should have already been hearing something about a sequel by now. It's insane that we haven't heard anything yet. And Kate Bishop's Hawkeye. This was good.
I'm so glad they brought her in and let her be more of a fleshed out character instead of just a name in passing.
Say it.
They kind of alluded to fixing Iron Fist. I am so
when I seen that kid, June File, was it June File his name?
Yeah, June File.
I think so. Yeah. June File. Yeah.
June File. That kid, and he's before Shang-Chi even said it. I'm watching this kid, and he's doing these moves, and I'm like,
are we
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing this the proper way?
And we do the latest iteration of Iron Fist.
Yes.
Oh, bitch. That dude ain't no joke. They wrote that well.
And when it wasn't until it got to the end, and Shang says something to the effect of, "We got our little Iron Fist on our hands." I'm like, you bastard.
Yeah. So you mother sucker. You dirty mother sucker.
But no, I love the fact that he has the nickname 10 Rings because they hit the bell 10 times to call him to help. It's nothing mystical about it. It's just, we need help. Ring the bell 10 times. And that's his call. Like, oh, we got to go help somebody. Apparently it's something about Old West vibes, if it's told correctly. This is why Logan worked so well. Because it had an Old West vibe to it, even though it was more modern.
That other show too that Mayhem was going on about. It was on Max for a little while. It's the Asian dude and old timey.
Warrior.
Yeah. That baby. If they
when it's told right,
I'm ready to check that out.
So
it's good.
So they brought the Hood in on this episode, and it turns out the Hood is Shang-Chi's sister, which I started tapping in, and I'm like, I bet you it's his sister. I bet you it's his sister. Like, she's missing. Like,
I did not get that until the end. Like, I'm like, okay, go get your sister, motherfucker. Like, shoot this hoe. Like, what's the problem? Oh, don't shoot that hoe.
Yeah. Yeah, because Kate was just like, I want to kill him. Because they thought it was somebody else. It was like, no, I want to kill him. So leave some for me.
Which is the appropriate response.
Yeah.
That's the right response.
You know, was that, I didn't get a chance to see, was that Walter Goggins that was on the train?
Yes.
Yeah.
That song, bitch.
Him and
Sonny Birch. Sonny Birch.
No, the guy that's playing Red Guardian, I can't remember his name right now.
David Harbour.
David Harbour.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers is they like roaches. They are everywhere. Not in my house, but also like roaches because they're not in my house.
Seeing the character Walter Goggins play, which is the same character he's playing in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Right.
and to the point, I'm just like, I still need to know who he was working for in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Who was he working for? I was like, because you never found out.
I still, it's the blonde chick in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Sharon
Carter. Yeah,
Sharon Carter.
I bet you.
The power broker.
I bet you.
That's right. Ooh.
Yeah.
Which she was in the last episode.
Yeah.
In the Riri Williams episode, Power Broker was in there.
Ooh,
and I'm like, I hate they did you like that, Sharon, but
it is what it is.
Yeah.
She was being a bitch. He was being a bitch in the last
no,
episode.
not Sharon. No.
She deserved to get got.
Yeah. So, no, but seeing this whole episode unfold where Walter Goggins is playing that same character and they're hypnotizing, they're not even going town to town killing the workers. They're destroying the town, but he's taking the workers and hypnotizing them. And I'm like, okay.
I would like to go a step further and just say the white man was enslaving those poor Chinese men's minds in order to build their railroad, which is kind of what happened in California back in those days. I'm going to say it because historical context is necessary in this particular matter.
Yes, it is.
No, he had to fucking go, and it's okay.
It's all right, sir. It's all right.
Kate said enough's enough. And I love that they give Kate the shine. Shout out to Haley Steinfeld,
who's also getting two Marvel. Well, now, two Marvel checks. She's getting one from Sony and getting one from Marvel.
Yeah,
really?
So she plays
Spider-Gwen.
She's Spider-Gwen.
That's right.
Yeah, she's Spider-Gwen. So get the money. Get that money. But yeah, I love the fact that she's literally fighting the hypnotism. She's fighting, and she's trying
hard.
That tells you how strong her will is. Like I know he was trying to be patient to kind of take her down, but she was like,
and he was talking that shit while he's doing that, and you ain't gonna talk about me taking out my whole family like that.
When he said it, that's what snapped her out of it.
Green means go, motherfucker. Here, let's go.
No comment.
That was the
purple means pound.
You didn't think that was gonna wake her up, now did you? Sucks to be you. And he managed to take her out, or she managed to take him out. Meanwhile, Shang-Chi is fighting his sister and getting his ass whooped thoroughly.
Quite. And prettily, I will say. That ass whooping was
not prettily.
Ooh, that was good. No. I mean, if you're gonna get your ass whooped like that, at least make it look pretty. Woo.
Yeah. It took I'm gonna show it because it took Shang to realize I can't do this, and him realizing it's his sister made it even that much harder. He had to pull the Martha move. He had to pull the Martha move in order to stop her. He said, he's trying to talk her down. He was like, you don't have to do this. And if you know anything about the hood, like the actual hood, it does affect your mood. It affects your well-being, and it almost brings out your id.
Wait, isn't the hood the Riri Williams in Ironheart? Isn't that going to be her villain? Okay, it literally took me until just now to remember that. Yeah, he's going to be that person.
Yeah,
is it just me, or does he look like he's dressed like Jackie Chan was in Shanghai Cowboy?
I thought so.
Shanghai Noon.
Shanghai Noon.
Shanghai Nights and Shanghai, which I need to go back and watch those over. So
you took Jackie Chan's clothes, you bastard.
But once again, you see Lin is whooping his ass, as Lady Mandalore says, prettily.
I don't want to fight my sister. Okay, look. I don't know what kind of sibling you got, but the minute my sister put her hands on me,
that part, this part where he says, where he's talking to Kate and he says, killing your mama with her own guns. Like, dude,
talking cash shit, can't, and about to get a refund.
And
take it all back.
I do enjoy, and me and Navy talked before the show. I do enjoy. I enjoy What If. I enjoy Exiles. I enjoy those type of stories where you do wonder, and and to kind of go outside the box. And it doesn't necessarily need a continuity, but it damn sure makes you want to know more. It leaves you wanting more. See,
doesn't get total finality.
Baby Iron Fist is the one that helped out. He snaps everybody out of it.
Baby Iron, yeah. Oh no, they took my guns. No. Beat that ass like
Kate's
your
a beast.
annihilators.
Look at that. Look at that. Whoop their ass, Kate.
Beat that ass like they took your annihilators.
I never once questioned how many bullets was in the gun. I didn't question that at all. I'm watching cartoons. I don't care.
Enough bullets was in that gun. She good.
That's it.
She had 2.
She and you see how she didn't even break a sweat. Oh, nope. I didn't know we could shoot and walk in circles and take out your enemy. That's pretty good. And she walked slow doing it. That wasn't. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
She should have shot that motherfucker right in his goddamn knee.
Look, you thinking how I'm speaking? Like that. It's like I'm gonna knock you out, but I'm gonna shoot you in the knee first or after. I don't know. I decided. that's the only decision. I don't know if I'm doing it before or after, but you get the bullet in here. So a little further in the episode, because she finally gives up. Lynn gives up. He gets his sister back. He does the talk down move. The sun's getting low, which they actually said in this episode. And gives up the ghost. He's like, I'm not fighting my sister. Always been my hero. Always been stronger than me.
She wasn't gonna fight you at all. Not to just take your whole life.
That part.
And I honestly believe I wish they would give some kind of announcement and say, yes, we're doing a part 2, because Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings was an amazing film.
Agreed. I enjoyed it immensely.
The bus scene alone.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the beginning of the it was the beginning of the movie. Bro.
Simu Liu he did his own stunts and he was fighting. That was him. It's like, where's the sequel, Kevin? We need the sequel. And Kate does the shot, but the hood's off, so Lynn's safe. Of course, Kate didn't know that was the sister.
Of course, isn't that how it always goes, though?
And then here we are, near the end, and they're talking, they're doing the whole thing, and that's when they talk about the little kid, and that's when they mention, oh, sun's getting real low. I love it. This is, already, I know for sure there are just several episodes in this season that I would love to see like another crack at it. Red Guardian and Winter Soldier, Hawkeye and Shang-Chi, Riri Williams, and see just to see how that plays off. So here we have the Eminence talking to Uatu saying, yeah, you fucked up, buddy. You took an oath and you broke that oath.
You've been sticking your finger in the pie one too many times, motherfucker.
Yeah, you messed up. You messed up. We got to fix that. And so we are off to the next episode, which will be episode 7, which is where things really, really start to ramp up. And they say, what if the Watcher disappeared? And that episode picks up literally on, I can't remember the planet, but it picks up with Nebula, who was part of the Nova Corps, because that's what she was in last season. That was the first episode of last season. What if Nebula joined the Nova Corps?
Yeah.
And they were fighting that tentacled monster, and who
Cthulhu?
comes in? Yeah, well, yeah, that's what we
it
call
may
it.
As well been Cthulhu.
and Captain Carter and her crew show up in fine fashion, and as Captain Carter says, I had beef. Basically, I had beef with this thing before. I was like, I've been trying to get my get back. And she does in the most spectacular fashion, because I don't want to take the shine, but she wouldn't have been able to do what she did without one particular character. Kira, you have the floor.
Historic. It was Aurora Monroe. It was the Weather Witch.
And not just any storm. She was wielding some. She
Thor
was wielding
storm.
some hardware. She was wielding some hardware.
The goddess has arrived. The goddess has arrived. What I mean to say
Winds of the North.
People were like, "Oh, I didn't know what to expect." It's storm. That's all you need. It's said and done. That's it. That's it. It's storm. You don't need to know nothing else. How did it? It's storm. Quit asking questions.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
Like you act like you didn't understand.
On the level, what's the what are you questioning? Why wouldn't she be there?
It's funny because if you can see behind me when I'll get the screen bigger, she's one of my favorite mutant characters.
I mean,
one of my favorite, because the embodiment of a black woman who exudes confidence, beauty, power, kick-assedness. Is that a word? It is tonight.
Yeah, kick-assedness. Yeah, that's a t-shirt right there. I would wear that shirt
with her with this look as a silhouette. Yeah, and I Captain Carter, Kaori is there, and Birdie. We get introduced to Birdie. Who is Birdie, you might ask?
Oh gosh, here we go.
She's from the infamous Fuck a Duck episode of what?
This is Birdie.
Birdie is the daughter. Birdie is the daughter of Howard and Darcy Duck. Yes, or the Ducks, as they're calling themselves.
The Ducks, yes.
And quite formidable. Natasha Lyonne is doing the voice of Birdie, and she does have powers.
Mm-hmm.
She can retract her wings at will. She has a beam that comes out of a gem that's on her forehead, similar to Vision, and she flies the ship.
It's her ship.
It's her ship. It looks like they have several ships that belong to Kang, because Captain Carter came down in one of them. These women are a force to be reckoned with. Dare I say OP? I don't. That's a hell of a team to have. No, that's a hell of a team. That you have Storm Thor, you have Birdie, you have Kaori, and you have Captain Carter.
Kahori.
Kahori.
I'm sorry, I like her name, Kahori.
Yeah.
Kahori is very, very, and I love it as a character, very rich.
I will take this team. I will take this team. I see why Watu was like, yeah, y'all ride the stars together. I need y'all to handle business because y'all not here playing. Yeah. You got Birdie is the one that's least expected to be what she is, and she's much better than you expected.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And right after this battle with Cthulhu, 3 shards that you've seen in the previous episode that got smashed and got thrown in space or time space land in front of them, and that's when Peggy realizes, oh no, some shit is going down. Some shit has
Someone's about to catch a case.
And this episode really much deals with them trying to get to where the Watcher is, and they only have 3 shards, and they failed 2 times already. They have tried to put it in this, for lack of a better term, doohickey that Birdie has managed to hook up to the time ship, and she has every manageable piece of tech possible that they're already on the slipstream of between time and space. They're already there. So they got a Kang ship. They got all this tech with them. You would think they would be able to crack the code and get exactly where Watcher is, which is where you see all reality, and they can't seem to get through.
Nah.
That fails. First shard, burned, gone. Storm Thor. She figures, okay, this thing is mystical, right? I will call upon the gods, and I will use my mutant powers, and I will transport us there. Not happening.
Very, very, very pretty show. Very pretty show.
Oh, very much so.
A for effort.
I'm gonna see if I can
However,
pull that one up while they're talking about it, because she really did. But it's them playing. It's them trying to figure this out and realizing, okay, yeah, this didn't work. Like this didn't work. Hold on, here it is. Yeah, okay. So it's her. It's Storm saying, "I got an idea. This could work." And she tries, and see for yourself. Magic, dark, and light give me strength. Journey beyond are your many realms. She's calling the ball and everything.
I love that crown.
Once again, Storm proving that what this woman can't wear. And you think she got it, right?
I mean, it's all the power of the universe and flowing through her hammer, plus Storm. So why wouldn't it work?
You would think.
With your powers combined.
You would think this goes down. Like Lady Mandalore said, pretty show. By the way, animation once again has proven on this series to be very good. Very good. And as you see, it didn't work. Afterwards, Storm and Peggy have a talk. And once again, we've seen Storm. Shout out to Allison Smith. Because honestly, I cannot see anyone else really nailing the embodiment of the goddess. Not like this.
That part.
Not on the animation front. I can't see it. I can't see it. Am I spoiled? Yeah, damn right.
But can we give a thumbs down to her handler from San Diego Comic-Con, because all I want to do is take a simple picture, and this fool, this pogo stick comes out of nowhere and says that'll be $40. I literally want to say, nigga,
did the goddess say that would be $40? No?
She didn't get a chance to say anything. He did. She was gonna let me take a picture. He's like, it'll be $40. Is this your cut? Is this what you're making?
It's like, is this your cut?
Are they not feeding you? Is this what you're doing? Okay, fine. But when I see you and stare at you, you better fucking run.
You know what? I'm not defending him, because there's you can just better ways to say how you say it.
That's what it is.
She would be over fucking run, because I saw when she came to Brooklyn Comic-Con. Sweeter than sugar melting in your mouth.
Absolute sweetheart.
She won't say no. So she needs somebody there to say no. And she got the right one, unfortunately or unfortunately.
For that particular moment.
I know.
But those are the ones you take to the side and say, hey, you gotta say it a little differently. I don't want you might get the wrong energy.
And while I get that for being protected, when you sit there having a conversation, you're telling this lady, you were part of my childhood. You were one of the reasons why being a Blerd makes it worthwhile. And then you get this pogo stick come out of nowhere talking about, that'll be $40. Bitch, if you ever touch vag in your life, you will explode. Leave me alone.
Vag. Vagina, I guess, is what he's trying to say.
You and Virginia will not get along, and I don't mean the state. How about that? Go back to your Pennsylvania, and I don't mean the state.
So back to the show.
Sorry.
Storm, and this is something I've noticed with her character in animation and in comics. I love these one-on-one talks that she has with other characters, because it's never down-putting. It's never
always encouraging.
Yeah. You know, we've seen it in X-Men 97 when she's talking to Jean. It's this bond. You know, we know how the X-Men are family and everything else, but she has this bond. She has this way of speaking to people who she fights beside, she stands beside, she stands up
Mhm.
for. And I love that this camaraderie that her and Peggy have is that same type of bond. Is, you know, she's like, what are you thinking about? What are you talking about? Are you sure this is what you want to do? Are you, I've never seen you like this before a battle. You know, proving that they've been together, they've been on this journey for a while. And because, you know, we don't have the previous members there. They don't say what happened to the previous members, but if you know anything about exiles and stuff, of course they probably had to go back to their worlds. Some may have died off. We don't know. But it's this that air of confidence. Like, I know something's going on, my girl. Let me go talk to her. We getting ready to go into a major battle tomorrow. All the chips are on the table right now. Something's got to be done. Peggy does a very Peggy Carter / Steve Rogers type thing. And it's just like, I will sacrifice myself before I sacrifice my team.
But sir, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, since watching them write Peggy, I've come to admire her a lot more as far as how they have portrayed her. And she's not one of those fly by night characters. You can tell that there is a foundation and a substance to her, and you want to see what else she gets in the middle of. I mean, the girl's a genuine badass. No, you know, no cat, absolute badass. And you put her and Storm in the same room, in the same conversation. If you're not listening to that shit, you are missing out on some gems dropped. Like, it's incredible. So I like what they've been doing with Peggy.
I do, yeah. Like, you're right. I didn't have anything against her, but I do enjoy how they're playing that character. You know, had some people were online like, "Oh, we're tired of seeing Captain Carter." No, actually, I'm not. I'm not tired of seeing Captain Carter.
No.
I like Captain Carter. I like this version of her. I like her. It's literally it's Peggy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Peggy we know from Captain America, and nothing's changed, but they've made her taller and stronger. And they've given her a shield. It's Steve. It's literally nothing's changed with Steve. He's just stronger and faster.
There's a love story created with these two that doesn't overshadow anything, but you can still see that level in there. You look at her, it's like, you know, she's doing this for the greater good, but her heart misses her love. And to see how they throw that in, and it's not some gratuitous, hey, here's Steve Rogers. No, there's relevance when he pops up. And even if he doesn't pop up, you can still see that in the character. And I respect that.
That's something, honestly, Wonder Woman 84 could have learned from that.
There's no saving that.
Yo,
there's no saving that.
It could have learned,
brother. You said it.
If that was the dynamic you were going for, you dropped the ball, because it could have learned from that type of relationship. Mm-hmm. We get it. That's Steve, and coincidentally, both of them's named Steve. But they could have learned from it's the Martha thing all over again. She could have learned from it, but not let it bog her down. Mm-hmm. And Peggy does just that. She's like, I'm not going to let my team sacrifice themselves, because they said there's only one person that can get them where they're going, and that is Ultimate Vision Ultron, whatever.
Is it Ultron?
Yeah.
Visiontron.
Vistron. Ultron, whatever.
Ultision.
It's just
but it's
damn, he already controls the whole goddamn universe. Just call him Ultron. That's Ultron.
It's Ultron. It's Ultron with the Infinity Stones, and they managed to, like, we can talk, and she does. She managed to catch up with that version of Ultron, and she's ready for a fight. But he's like, No, I've gone over
Not
all
that
these
much time.
scenarios after everything. He's like, I've gone over after everything I've done, and thinking that wiping out basically humanity would have been the thing that saved everything, and it turns out I was
wrong.
wrong
Mm-hmm.
because now
Now
I
you're
am
sitting there
alone.
bored. So you bored? You bored? Now that you took all your toys and went home, who you gonna play
Yeah,
with? You can't play with nobody now. What you
and
gonna
he
do?
and now but she shows up and she after little little like, hey, I'm not doing that. That ain't me. That ain't me no more. She gives him a purpose, and he's like, okay, we can do that. We can, yeah. Let's put a stop to this stuff. Team wakes up the next morning. They see Peggy's gone, so they're trying to figure out what's going on, where she at. Storm knows where she is. The team goes there thinking Ultron did something. We got to go save her. They immediately attacking, but he's trying to tell them, "Hey, yo,
Like, could you
it's not what you
stop?
think. Hold on, let me
Stop
talk.
throwing
Wait,
shit. Wait,
Hold
you
on,
came
hold
to
on.
my house. You throwing my
he,
shit in my
he,
house.
he,
Where?
he had
What?
to he had to use the time stone to make them all stop. He's like, "Yo, wait a minute, God damn."
Look, I could have obliterated y'all before y'all even came into this space.
He's like,
Relax.
"This
Relax.
it ain't what you think. She came here asking for my help. I was willing to help her." And then all of a sudden, these three big head dudes came out of nowhere. And that leads us into
Oh,
episode 8.
Curly and Larry, ladies and gentlemen.
Curly and Larry. And it leads us into the next episode, which is basically what if? What if? Now
Mm-hmm.
this it's always a light show. The last episode, they will give you a light show. Good Lord, if you thought the storm thing trying to break the shard open was pretty, episode 8 was
And
gorgeous.
they man, them bitches dragged them motherfuckers by their jaw. That shit took me out. How you just grab the whole thing and just
So
slam
the
him back
the
and forth
the
for like
eminence.
minutes?
So this is
Wow.
what happens. Episode 8 opens up. Watu's basically on trial with the eminence, and along with Peggy Carter, and they're saying, "Hey, you guys have been messing up. You are interrupting things that should not be interrupted." And Watu is trying to basically plead his case. He says, "Y'all know we need to be doing more than just looking. Like that's what it is. Like this oath you done made us take is this ain't it. I've seen things. I've seen." He's like, "Y'all don't have no compassion." He basically was like, "Y'all just sitting on your ass ain't doing nothing. I have seen worlds end because of your oath. I have seen people die who should not have been dead because of your oath. I have seen worlds suffer because of this damn oath. This ain't it. It's like we should be able to help something. Like I get we can't do everything. We shouldn't do everything, but just a little nudge, in the right direction. Steer the course of everything the right way. We know what the outcome will be. Why not?" Now, if it looks like it's gonna go south and it ain't gonna pay off, okay, don't. But the eminence isn't trying to hear that. Um, it was giving the rest of the team shows up. They break Peggy out. They break Uatu out from their bonds. But the eminence is like, oh no, we're not having that. We're not having it. And when they merged, it was giving Living Tribunal.
Mm-hmm.
It was giving Living
Why'd you jump to
Tribunal.
the end?
Hmm?
You jumping to the end. There's a whole
No,
light show
no,
in between.
yeah. It's them getting up to that because, and I'm gonna pull some of this up. Kira, take the round real quick. I'm gonna pull some pictures up to show just exactly what they've been on.
Okay, so let's see. they what is it? The ragtag team comes in. They're about to break old girl out and old boy out, and collectively take them to the last place in the universe, apparently, which is supposed to be Doctor Strange's universe, where he runs shit top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
The
they don't
three,
exactly get there either.
They do not get there because they get hoed big time on their way there and get smacked out of their route and onto this distant universe, couple of universes shy where they're supposed to be. End up on this deserted planet, and then all hell breaks loose. Shit goes sideways. The girls and
they were going through it.
They up against the wall. They getting smashed by like an energy ball from the three other dudes. And then Uatu's like, "Oh, wait a minute, bitch! I got a plan. I got a backdoor option. If you'd like to see what's behind door number 2, I might be able to help all of us out. But you got pinky swear one time for me." And said, "If you want my
it's the backdoor option that got it for me. He was just like he's doing the oath while he's getting the oath while they're getting crushed. He's giving the oath and they got to repeat it.
Wow. Yeah. Repeat after me.
Pretty soon he was just like, forget it. Do you want to do it? Yes. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Do you consent? Consent is good. Consent is key. That's all. All right. Yep. And then it's green, and then it's light show forever. And is that queuing you up for that?
It's a beautiful light show.
It's a fun time.
It's a movie.
Just one time, I want to pick somebody up by their whole roof of their mouth and monkey slam their ass. Just one time.
There's some moments. There are some moments. We take it back just a little bit because they are. Here we go, like right about there. Yeah, here we go. Because they're taking.
Yeah, this is where they're getting smush ball.
And they're just like is this could be the end.
In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape.
Will our hero see another day? Tune in next time. I think not. We're gonna do this tonight. And they did. He just said, "Nope, screw this."
Bloop. It's like short. At that moment he just said, "By the power of Grayskull."
It's amazing, but yeah, if these women weren't already badasses,
he got little feet. He got little feet.
So, how can you take the goddess and amp her up? Oh, I don't know. Give her cosmic powers.
Make her uber goddess. Yeah. But all three were like, fuck. That's right.
Yeah. That's a picture.
You have one who's already imbued with cosmic energy from a tesseract. And now she has godlike powers. Then you have one who already has god powers, and you amp her up to the. Is it OP? Once again, I think not.
Nope. Not when they got a Beyonce outfit change out of nowhere. What was that?
They don't have tiny feet anymore. Look at them.
Somewhere Beyonce is like, you know what? I like that. We need that.
Let me figure out how to do that. Just light.
Can we do that? Yes. Okay, let's try it.
Somebody somewhere is doing it. That would be the first one.
So this battle goes down. They really are going toe to toe, and they giving it to him. They're giving it to him. Peggy has a moment that gave me Xena Warrior Princess vibes, and it had to deal with her shield.
Bonk.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
That's all it is. I loved it. Because this is one of those episodes where you're just like, it's so much going on. You definitely have to watch it more than once.
Yeah.
And you just don't. And the way they were in sync with each other, like I said, in sync. They're in sync with each other. Like, okay, no, I talked it. You got it? No, I got him. You know, Uatu was like, I'll take on my mentor myself. He mine. Y'all take care of the mother two. And sure enough, here's Peggy. Boom.
Punk.
And she wasn't even fazed by it.
Now, I don't know nothing about Peggy as Captain Carter at all. Was her holding the shields like that like a callback to something or an iteration of her?
Nope.
Because she kind of looked like she was Falcon a little bit for 2 seconds.
Nothing like that. It's just a badass moment. It's an absolute badass moment for her. Like, the shield got split in half and she didn't even blink. She was like, that's all right.
Foot to the face.
Cosmic energy, bitch. And
foot to the face.
The goddess comes in on clutches always. It's her free fall. I'm like,
It's always funny to see villains that have never fought a day in their life go up against somebody or people who have fought all the time.
They're like battle tested.
Yeah.
Absolutely battle tested. Great job on this animation, by the way.
Yeah, this was a cool scene.
Just watching
them. Kahoi's getting some time in. I need her to get a show. She needs something. She got to show up somewhere else besides these animated shows.
Yeah, because she was like the winner of last season. Like,
I got to get her comic. I got to get that Kahori comic.
Even Birdie showed up.
Don't show it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What's that?
You saw Kira's face.
I got it.
So I gotta get the. I know you do. And she said, "Huh? Perhaps I should reveal my treasures too." No. I'll get my own. Thank you.
So it's definitely let me put a stop before the powers that be decide. No, I'm like, no, we're doing you guys a favor. We love this show.
Ow.
See, and that seems to be the running gag in Marvel, though. Let's slam somebody 5 times just so they kind of get the point. Ever since Hulk did Loki like that, it's like, and here we go.
The whole jaw grab.
In football, that's called a penalty, and it's a yellow flag. It's a play. It's a yellow flag on the play.
Instead of a flagrant foul.
It's a flagrant foul. He grabbed him by the mask.
In real life, we call that fuck around and find out.
For real.
It's like pop, see? Pardon.
And this is look, and she kept slapping to the point he got frustrated. He's like, hold on, what you not gonna do? What you not gonna do?
I ain't never been bullied in my own universe before.
Like, this is ridiculous. This is I'll be damned.
How are you beating me? Because you're a little bitch. That's why.
And here's the thing: I love how quick they learn, how the women learn. Like you seen one of the Watchers make himself massively huge, like larger than the planet, only for her to stop, look at him, and say, "Hold up, bitch."
You thought you did something. You thought you was cute. Look at that.
You got a tiny pee-pee. Here, let me show you how tiny your pee-pee is. 5.
It was like, you thought you had this, didn't you? Here, let me hold up. And then Wright crosses him. He's like, you are not the only one. So I love
and backwards in heels.
Yeah. I look because it was she seen him and then took a step back and was like, hold on, vanished and showed up right next to him. I'm like, see, hold on.
I got you, homie. I got you, big homie.
Hold that thought.
Like you thought you was going somewhere, didn't you? Once again, Storm showing out because she does her thing in this particular scene.
There is someone going to do that cosplay at Dragon Con, and I'm going to get every picture of every angle. Cutie Pie Sensei, I know you're working on it, sweetheart. I already know you're working on it. If her husband is not, yo, he does that in real life. Let me tell you, if you've never seen them together in public, it is the funniest and the cutest thing because she'll be trying to pose and he'll go, "Damn, that's a
how you do your spouse.
Right there."
That's how you do your spouse. I should know. I do mine like that still.
Oh, I won't be like you when I grow up. That's all.
So it's at this point where the watchers realize, yeah, this too much. Like this dude is standing toe to toe with me, and I'm the one that taught him, and these women is whooping these two dudes' ass. This cannot be. We can't keep this on. They merge. Going on? And when they merge, that's when they become a major problem. And basically, the main watcher just says, "Enough's enough. I'm going to wipe your team from the existence of all realities."
Like all bitches do.
But once again, very blink and you miss it, pretty light show. Because then you get to see different versions of our heroes, of our heroines. Here's Storm as Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even catch that one.
I was squealing. I squealed when I seen that.
Queen. Yep.
I squealed when I seen that. I was like, "Ooh, look at that, pretty!" And I was just like, "That is pretty," you know. Birdie as Nova.
Nova Corps. Yep.
Oh wow!
Like I'm like, oh, you animators were showing the hell out this episode, y'all, and this was the last. Yeah, y'all went out with a bang. You have Birdie as an actual duck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I want to say slight Deadpoolish.
Okay, wait. This is what I had in mind when I was talking about her being a little baby duck birdie thing earlier.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. Oh gosh,
it's cute,
but it works.
Darcy, look on your daughter. Look upon your daughter, Darcy. Kiss her on the bill. Tell her you love her.
You have Kerori as Apocalypse.
Oh,
that right there was just
that's scary.
Yeah.
Oh wait, well, I was just like,
that's a little extra scary.
I'm like, oh, they not playing. Please keep it going. You've done so well this season. It's amazing because they was like, oh, if it was slow in the beginning of the season, then here we go. You have Coyote as a Captain America. Like the possibilities, they did not hold back.
I would have loved to have them do like a headdress on her for this one.
Yeah.
That would have been fire. That would have been fire.
Coyote
like, actually, no, it is a headdress. It is a headdress. It's a mohawk.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there she is from
as an X-Man.
Oh wow.
In the classic X-Men outfits.
I was thinking that's New Mutants.
Or that.
Yeah.
As a New Mutant, yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah, that's definitely New Mutants. That's New Mutants.
Yeah. They really did not hold back. Captain Carter as Sabretooth.
I believe it.
Goodness.
They really did not. They gave everything this season for this. They gave everything this season for this episode. That's what they did.
And they did the damn thing too.
Let me see. I think this might be the same one. No. Captain Carter as Elektra. Or as leader as the hand, whichever way. Badass.
That's wow.
Is it Elektra?
Yeah, that's the Elektra or Elektra outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Elektra like outfit. Elektra adjacent.
The other, I was thinking Omega Red, but I get that's.
I didn't think of that.
I mean, it's probably
because I'm seeing like the strand, the headband strands and everything.
Yeah, and she doesn't have the tentacles on her arms either.
But
That
that
helps.
is it's. I'm like, I said character design
But
went
he
in.
can
See,
retract those the tentacles. So
Captain Carter as Deathlock.
yes, that one just took me back though.
Oh wow.
Good grief.
Intense season. Intense season. And this last shot is Captain Carter as Thor, as a Thor. Or Valkyrie. I would sing Thor.
Either way.
I was a
Some
Thor.
That looks like Thor.
Asgardian.
Both.
They great character designs. Great character designs.
You can tell they let the writers' room determine a lot of possibilities, and they didn't miss.
They didn't. And even the end, because Peggy sees her people suffering. Once again, seeing her team suffer, and they're fading, and she's like, nope, not on my watch.
Not
on my
today.
watch. We're not gonna do it. If I got to sacrifice myself once again, sacrifice. Same thing Steve has done time and time again.
Without thinking about it, without even thinking twice.
You know, he's like, they showed her as a Black Knight, Peggy Carter as Black Knight. That was one of the other characters they showed her as. This is why people wonder why I like Captain America, because he stands on the foundation of what the country should be. He stands up for the little guy. When you hear people, I don't see color. No, Cap don't see color, for real. Like, that's not even a line he uses. He looks at Sam. He's like, Sam's my partner. He's my fucking equal. He just doesn't have the serum in his blood. That man could do the job. At some point, makes him even braver because he doesn't have the serum. And he's still willing to get out there. But you see here, we see Peggy just like, nah, well, we're not going out like that. I'm fighting this back. And she even said, I'm not losing my friends today. I'm not giving up. Basically turns herself into a cosmic bullet. But not so much a bullet.
And I like to think of her as an atomizer.
I prefer the term circuit breaker.
And it's what happens afterwards. She somehow has transported them to the universe where they need to be at, which is the universe where Strange Supreme is
the sentient being.
Yeah. To stop those Watchers from having any abilities.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh no, you're gonna live around here and watch. Since you don't want to do anything, you really gonna watch. You just ain't gonna have no toys to play with. You want to watch? You can watch. I'm taking all your gifts away, but you can watch. I'll let you watch. And they have, that's where they end up. They end up having their memorial, so to speak. And they say their piece at the end. And some people say that they threw her shield. I'm like, they didn't throw that shield. That shield moved on its own. Peggy is still out there. What do you mean? She's just not there. Like, she's that shield's part of Peggy. That's what that is. That's you see, they all let go.
That and shield the shield will go to her no matter where she is.
Because what does a Cap shield do? Always come back to him. She's out there. Unfortunately, we won't see her. Please, not in another season or whatever. Anyway.
I kind of hope they do. I need them to put her to bed. Like, I do like what they did here with her, and that they finally, after royally screwing her on that TV show, giving her a proper send off here. But she could go to bed. She could go to bed.
love the character. Absolutely love the character. And I love this. Like, if people don't pay attention, is all the different versions of What If. Like Riri Williams as a Punisher.
Yeah. I don't. Is that
It was a
Iron Man, Iron Kang, Kango?
Let me see if I can get it right.
Medieval Ghost Rider.
Yes, medieval Ghost Rider. Riri Williams as Punisher.
No, that's not medieval. That's
Samurai.
Samurai.
Yeah. Samurai Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Riri as the Punisher. Gamora that might be She-Hulk.
No, that's
Gamora. That's Gamora.
The bride.
Gamora. Yeah, I would. Yeah, some kind of bride. Not sure what. That looks like Vision as Moon Knight.
Yeah, that's tough.
No, that's Sam.
Is that Sam?
Yeah, that's Sam as Moon Knight.
Nah, he's got a red face.
Let's see.
Is that red? I thought it looked black.
It could be the coloring, but yeah, in the eyes a little. So yeah, that's tough.
That's very
that is tough. I like that.
I'd look at it on my TV again. They say you look like a bruh.
Weapon X.
Thanos. Wow. Thanos as
that's tough. Good Lord.
Good Lord.
Yeah, they gave that writer's room full carte blanche. Oh, yep. And Loki as Iron Man.
As Iron Man. That's almost laughable. Miss Marvel as the Wasp.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hulk or Maestro.
Was it Old Man?
That's Maestro. No, that's Maestro
as Doctor Strange.
As a Sorcerer Supreme. Good grief.
Why the
hell? Howard the Duck is a Loki.
Yeah. Or no, it looks more like a Scarlet Witch.
Is it? Yeah, the horn. Yeah.
Wow.
Howard the Scarlet Witch.
Yo, for real though.
This is why I love What If shows and in books.
What is that?
Because I was like, that's not Beta Ray Bill. I don't know.
That's not Bill.
He is alien. And see, they show him so fast.
They're forcing you to pause it so you can have discussions. You're forced to pause it so people can speculate on who
that's Miss Marvel as Wasp. That's tough because now I'm curious on that one. Maestro as Sorcerer Supreme. I don't know what creature that is as Hawkeye.
Wait, let me see. Hold on. Is that one of the dudes that was part of Thanos' party?
No, the Blackwater? No.
Mm-mm.
I don't know who the hell that
Dazzler.
is.
Yo, that's Jubilee is Dazzler.
They really did not play. I'm like, okay, character design lost their minds this episode. Jubilee is Dazzler.
Mm-hmm.
I can rock with that.
Same. No, that's Dazzler as Silver Surfer as a herald. See the surfboard?
It is a surfboard.
Get the fuck out of here, yo!
And that just upped the ante. The Skrull as Captain America. This is Loki. I couldn't tell what that one.
Dancing with the Stars, got it. Okay.
Jesus Christ, that's the ultimate Deadpool.
The non-joking one, I hope.
Yeah.
Can we get the non-joking one?
Y'all said that's not Dazzler. That's Jubilee because she's got the goggles on across her head.
Okay.
As
a herald of Galactus.
Yeah.
I know that's a Loki. Star Lord
Star-Lord with the 10 rings. Bruh.
Can't even see that one. You could barely make out some of the other ones because they flash them quick after that.
That's a Loki thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
So you don't get to see anymore. Now you get to see his eyeballs.
But once again, proving this shit's good. They did. They let the writers and the character designers get their
They let
run
them
on this
go.
one.
They let them go.
It was like, well, it's the last season. You might, what the hell? It's not, there's no rules. When it comes to stuff like that, there's no rules to What If. That's the beauty of when you read the What If comics. There's absolutely no rules. Everything's off the table. Can we use? Yeah, you can use whoever you want. You can use whoever you want. You can do whatever you want.
I'm just glad they brought What If back in the comics, so you can spark imagination and literally say, "What if so and so it was in this so and so or so and so."
So this means for me, these 3 seasons of What If, especially this last season, dealing with Captain Carter and her crew, it was giving me Exiles, and me and Navy talked about that earlier. It was giving me Exiles. Now, Exiles is literally a certain core team. It's What If, but it's surrounding a certain core team. It's Age of Apocalypse Blink, Age of Apocalypse Sabretooth, Morph, Age of Apocalypse Morph, and it was 2 other ones, but they start to switch out characters over time. And Blink was running the whole show for a hot minute.
Blink was the core.
Yeah. And one of my favorite stories from out of Exiles was they had to go to a world and just deliver a bagel. That was it. The team was pissed.
Kara's face.
Yeah, the team was pissed. They was like, you got all of us together just to deliver a bagel? And the key was, if they didn't get this bagel delivered to this person at this particular time, and it was this meek blue collar person,
mild manner kind of guy.
Yeah, no powers whatsoever. But it was, if he didn't, for some reason, if he didn't get this bagel, it would have created a chain of events that would have made this person become something that would have ended the world. And it wasn't, he didn't have an attitude. He wasn't mean or anything like that. He didn't have ability. It was just that one thing that needed to be done to prevent. And they didn't even know. They showed the reader at the end of the book. They showed like a map of what would have happened had this person did not get this bagel. It was just a chain of events.
Sometimes it takes one thing. Sometimes
it was just like,
it's a tiny snowball.
If they didn't do this,
sometimes it's back pain.
Snowball. Oh yeah.
If I had just gotten that Motrin right then, no. But no, I do love those type of stories, and it makes them fun. And I hate to see it go, because I was always looking forward to seeing it. And honestly, the way they left that door open, I'm like, I can see an Exiles down the way. And you just deal with a certain core team. And you can do whatever. And once again, when it came to Exiles, you can go to any world you wanted. You can go to the 616. You can go to 10000916. You can go to all these other different planets or realities and just have fun with it.
What's the purpose? What's the thing with Exiles?
So the thing with Exiles, it was one. I think he was called the time, not Time Master, but Timekeeper. He looked like a short, stout little guy with a vest on, had the little pocket watch, wispy hair. Turns out he was much more than that. But that was his thing was, you are to go to these different realities. I pluck people from different realities because I need them to stop the worlds from ending. And I need these particular people to stop said world. So he would pluck people from any universe put them in a room, and it just dealt with this certain core of people because the Age of Apocalypse people, which was Morph, Sabretooth, and Blink, the reason why they were there is because the Age of Apocalypse reality ended.
Time Broker.
And they had, Time Broker. That was his name.
Okay, wait. The exiles consist of characters from different universes or realities which have been removed from time and space in order to correct problems, often called hiccups, in various alternate worlds and divergent timelines in the Marvel multiverse.
Yeah, they were basically troubleshooters.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were superpowered.
It's a little smudge right there. Let me just wipe that out real quick. Okay.
Like me and Navy discussed earlier, they're the DC Legends of Tomorrow. We have to go fix time.
Okay.
We have to fix time. And it similar to what they did, they would change out their core team. So yeah. Season, let's rate the season, and then we're gonna do a quick reaction video. Kira, what you rate this season? Final season, final watch. What if?
8.
Solid.
And it would have been a 7 if y'all didn't do something with Storm that was appropriate.
Yeah. I'm so bored with that. That character design was boss right there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I give it an 8.9.
Fair.
It definitely had points that had you on the edge of your seat, and it had some that would make you just get up and go to the bathroom, come back, you didn't miss anything.
Yeah. I'll say 8.9 as well. Only because what if Howard got hitched had me what the hell the first 5 minutes. It was such a what the hell? Okay, something about this. Okay. Oh, okay. I can get past that. I'm just like, what the hell?
So, sometimes you can just do 7 episodes. It's fine.
Yeah. But once again, I seen what they were doing because I discussed earlier. It is difficult to, if they had done just one episode, and they were all not tied in together, I can see where the difficulty can rein in because people's schedules, shooting schedules, and when they can do the things, and some of them might be available, some of them might not be. Who do you got available? Who can be available? Can we build a story around this? Can we do that? I'm fine with it being a little cohesive, all 3 seasons. I'm fine with that, but in the same breath, like Kira said, if they were going to go forward, okay, Captain Carter is quote unquote gone. Let's move on with this team. Let's see what happens. Does it have to be this team? Can we move on with this team? Let's go from there. Let's build it out. I'm with it. And you could tell those separate episodes. I'm surprised they have not used Aunt May as the Herald of Galactus. I am so shocked.
No.
Look,
Chris,
if Darcy can Darcy can birth an egg, Aunt May can be a Herald of Galactus.
That Spider-Man universe is all kinds of fucked up right now. Let that STD run its course over there before they come over here and fuck up some shit. Okay? Shit.
Oh my God. We're gonna take a quick break. We're coming right back. We're speaking of Spider-Man. We're gonna be talking about the new Your Friendly's Neighborhood Spider-Man show that's coming out later this month. We'll be right back.
I wasn't talking.